What is going on YouTube? Today we'll be talking about the entire history of Fortnite competitive. Before we get into it, I would like to say I won't be going on break, but the upload schedule will be hindered a little because I have a lot of summer vacation plans and I'm doing a little bit of summer schooling just to help me do a little better in high school. Thank you so much. I hope you guys support that and don't get too mad at me because I'll still try to upload as much as I can. But thank you, and let's get right into it. So, the history of competitive Fortnite is a rapid ascent from unexpected phenomenon to a global esports titan characterized by massive prize pools, continuous format of evolution, and constant adaptation to both in-game changes and real-world circumstances. 2017, the unforeseen spark. Fortnite Battle Royale launched in September of 2017, almost as an afterthought to its Save the World cooperative mode. Nobody, perhaps not even Epic Games, anticipated the monumental impact it would have. Competitive play in 2017 was entirely grassroots. There were no official tournament or prize pools from Epic. Instead, the competitive scene was driven by content creators and community organizers. Streamers and YouTubers hosted their own scrims and informal tournaments, often with small personal prize pools or bragging rights at stake. This period was characterized by raw talent emerging, with early pros gaining recognition through consistent high kill games and initiative building techniques in public lobbies. The rise of 2018, the rise of influencer-led competition and Epic's entry. 2018 saw the true dawn of Fortnite esports. The game's explosive popularity drew attention to major esports organizations and the personalities. Keemstar's Friday Fortnite tournaments became weekly staple, drawing massive viewership and showcasing top streamers and pro players. These events, though unofficial, set the predicate for competitive formats and quickly became a providing ground for talent. Epic Games officially entered the competitive arena in 2018, initially with a more measured approach. They announced a $100 million commitment to esports for the first year, a figure that immediately turned heads. Key events included the Fortnite Pro-Am June 2018, held at Bannock, California Stadium during E3. This charity event paired popular streamers with celebrities, offering over a $3 million prize pool to charity. It was massive, a marketing success, showcasing Fortnite's broad appeal and setting the stage for more serious competition. Ninja and Marshmallow famously won the Pro-Am. The Summer Skirmish Series, July to September. This was Epic's first major foray into structured online competition, featuring 8 weeks of events that varied formats, solo, duos, and squads, and a significant prize pool. While plagued initial technical issues and format experimentation, it provided valuable lessons for Epic and allowed competitive players to test their skills in a more organized environment. Total prize pool for the series was $8 million. Fall Skirmish Series, September to November 2018. Learning from the Summer Skirmish, the Fall Skirmish introduced clubs for players to represent and build upon the evolving competitive formats. With more refined scoring systems stability, it further cemented the competitive community's growth. Winter Royale, November to December 2018. This served as a precursor to the World Cup, a multi-regional online tournament with substantial prize pools available in solos and duos. It provided a glimpse into the scale and format of what was to come. During 2018, an introduction of Arena Mode provided a dedicated in-game rank system allowing players to compete for hype points and climb divisions, culminating in the Champion League for necessary major tournament qualification. This gave competitive players a structured way to practice and distinguish themselves. 2019, the World Cup era and birth of FNCS. 2019 undoubtedly defined by the Fortnite World Cup, a truly monumental event that solidified Fortnite's place in esports history. Fortnite World Cup qualifiers, April to June 2019. For 10 weeks, millions of players competed online for a chance to qualify for the World Cup finals in New York City. The open qualification system democratized access, allowing anyone into the Champion League to compete for a spot on the global stage. This led to incredible underdog stories and showcased the depth of talent worldwide. The Fortnite World Cup Finals, July 2019, held at Arthur Ashe Stadium. The finals featured separate solo and duo competitions, each with a $30 million prize pool. Kyle, aka Booga, Gilsdorf became a household name by winning the solo championship and $3 million, while Nyrox and Aqua claimed the duos title. The event was a massive spectacle with professional production, live audiences, and intense global viewership. Fortnite Champions Series, FNCS, Season X. Finals followed the World Cup Epic introduced in the first iteration of FNCS, a regular series of competitive tournaments tied to the game's seasonal updates. The initial FNCS focused on trios, with a significant prize pools indicating a shift towards a more consistent seasonal competitive circuit. 2020, the pandemic's influence on the digital FNCS era. The global COVID-19 pandemic forced a major shift in competitive landscape. Epic Games made the difficult but necessary decision to cancel Fortnite World Cup for 2020 and 2021 to prioritize player and staff safety. This pivoted the competitive focus entirely onto Fortnite Champions Series, FNCS. Online-only FNCS. The 2020 FNCS tournaments were held exclusively online, with various formats, trios, duos, squads, depending on the season, and consistent regional prize pools. This ensured that competitive play continued uninterrupted despite global restrictions. Regional competition. Epic further emphasized regional competitive integrity, ensuring that each of the major had its own dedicated FNCS circuit, preventing issues from high ping and promoting local talent and increased online infrastructure. This period saw Epic invest heavily in improving its online tournament infrastructure, anti-cheat measures, and broadcasting capabilities to support a purely digital competitive ecosystem. The total prize pool for 2020 still amounted to millions of dollars, highlighting Epic's commitment. 2021, sustained online growth in FNCS Grand Royale. 2021 continued the fully online FNCS circuit, building upon learned from previous year. Consistent FNCS majors. Multiple FNCS majors were held throughout the year for each region. FNCS Grand Royale. To cap off the year, Epic introduced FNCS Grand Royale, a special end-of-year tournament that brought together the top performers from all FNCS regions. This event offers increased prize pools and served as a quasi-global championship in the absence of the in-person World Cup. 2022, the hybrid year, online majors and offline invitational. 2022 marketed a significant step towards a hybrid model, combining the established online FNCS majors with a highly anticipated in-person LAN event. Return of LAN events. Held in Raleigh, North Carolina, this event was a major milestone, bringing 50 duos from around the world to compete for $1 million. Prize pool on the physical stage. The energy of a live audience in an in-person competition was palatable, signaling a hopeful return to traditional esports events. Continued online FNCS majors. Despite the invitational, the core FNCS majors continued online, maintaining regional integrity. Duos focus. Duos remained the prominent format through 2022, solidifying its place as a key competitive mode. 2023 competitive infrastructure fully mature with a clear path to a new global championship. This event severed the principle of year, bringing together the best duos from around the world to compete for $4 million prize pool. Evolving meta. With each new chapter and season, players had to adapt to new weapons, movement mechanics like sprinting and mantling, and map changes, consistently testing their strategic depth. 2024, refined qualification and strategic gameplay. The competitive structure of 2024 largely built upon the successful 2023 model, with a focus on refining the qualification pathways for the Global Championship and maintaining duos formats. Structured majors. The year offered 3 FNCS majors with its own open qualifiers, semifinals, utilizing upper and lower brackets for more dynamic progression, and a grand finals. Elimination of a last chance major. A significant change in 2024 was the removal of the last chance major that had existed in 2023. This meant that teams needed to perform consistently well across primary majors to ensure their global championship spots. Global Championship 2024. The accumulation of the year FNCS Global Championship were qualifying duos from around the world and battled for supremacy. Emphasis on placement and eliminations. Scoring systems continue to balance points for high placements with aggressive elimination. 2025. The revival of trios. Return to trios. Most of the impactful change is to the return of trios format for the main FNCS circuit. Increased prize pool. Conceding with the trios format, overall the FNCS 2025 prize pool has been significantly boosted to $8 million. FNCS Pro-Am with reload mode. And an excited new development, the FNCS 2025 Pro-Am will feature competition and reload mode. Refined major format with divisions. The new divisional system offers divisions 1 through 3. Only Division 1 players can enter the major play-in stage. North America regional split. To improve competitive integrity, North America has been split. Due to scheduling, North America tournament region will return to the 2-region split, North America NA West, NA, and North America Central NAC. This addresses latency issues across the vast North. Blade of Champions. The symbolic Blade of Champions will continue to be awarded to the winning trios of each major, serving as a visual emblem of their regional supremacy and a convened trophy within the competitive community. The continued evolution of a Fortnite competitive ecosystem from its early grassroots days to its current sophisticated multi-million-dollar global circuit demonstrates Epic Games' ongoing dedication to making Fortnite a compelling and sustainable esport that changes in 2025. Particularly the return of trios and the integration of new models like Reload suggests a proactive approach to keep the competitive landscape fresh, exciting, and challenging for both players and viewers. So, to recap on every single year, this is the recap. In 2017, Fortnite Battle Royale launched and nothing really happened. There wasn't really anything competitive except for a couple scrims that content creators would host. 2018 saw the true dawn of Fortnite esports. The game's explosive popularity drew attention to major esport organizations and personalities like Keemstar's Friday Fortnite. 2019 was undoubtedly defined by the Fortnite World Cup, a truly monumental event that solidified Fortnite's place in esports history. 2020, the global COVID-19 pandemic forced a major shift in the competitive landscape. Epic Games made the difficult but necessary decision to cancel the Fortnite World Cup for 2020 and 2021 to prioritize player and staff safety. This pivoted the competitive focus entirely onto the Fortnite Champion Series, FNCS. 2021 continued the fully online FNCS circuit, building upon lessons learned from the previous year. 2022, the hybrid year. 2022 marked a significant step towards a hybrid model combining established online majors with a highly anticipated in-person event. 2023 saw the competitive structure fully mature with a clear path to a new global championship. 2024 refined qualification. The competitive structure 2024 largely built upon the successful model of 2023 with a focus on refining the qualification pathways for the global championship and maintaining a duos format. 2025 is poised to be another transformative year for competitive Fortnite, with Epic Games implementing significant changes and expansions. I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm still having a blast making these videos, but yes, it will be slowing down because of all the stuff I have for the summer and a little bit of summer school so I can get my grades up and so I can go into my next year of high school really like locked in. So thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry, but I'm going to be uploading less, but I really appreciate everyone who's been here. I also have final exams very soon, so that will also affect it because I'm going to have to work on that. But thank you. Have a great day and see ya.